Hello everyone. This is Chess with Marty. Now Chess with Marty, he now has 2 chess.com accounts banned for doing a speed run. One of them is closed for abuse and the other one is closed for fair play. Now I am not one to just randomly accuse people of cheating without massive amounts of evidence or confession. If you confess to it, then I will accuse you of doing it. And this person confesses to 3 different violations of fair play while also trying to plead their innocence, which I find insane that this person did that. So let's watch this confession video.
Yo, welcome back to the channel, guys. As you can see by the title, this is not going to be a normal rating climb series video.
Well, yeah, I could tell from the title, so you don't really need to tell me that.
Unfortunately, I have to address a few things. If you don't know already, there's a bunch of weird, false allegations floating around. There was one Reddit post where...
I guess chess.com is wrong then, because they banned you twice for 2 different things. Wow. This thing about deleting comments, I'm not sure if he actually does it or not. But, I mean, I have made a comment. We will see if mine is deleted. But YouTube there is a glitch going on where comments are somewhat, not showing up after a while. Some of them are being deleted, so that might be okay. He claims to have a peak rating of 1200 before his channel started. He claims he recovered his account. He remains banned on both. Yeah, he is still banned on both, by the way. He created a 3rd one and roughly matched the ratings. Oh, he created a 3rd one. Oh, wow.
Okay. Some guy just jumped to a bunch of conclusions completely incorrectly. And just recently
they were not incorrect, sir. Even chess.com banned you twice.
Some YouTube video made by some random YouTuber. I forgot his name.
Okay, I don't know how you forget someone's name when they attacked your reputation. I feel like that would be something that you remember quite easily. I don't know, but anyways, Red Panda Chess, great YouTuber. I love his editing. I just wish the dude would upload a little bit more. I mean, maybe he's busy, but hey, I love this YouTuber. Dude has some very entertaining stuff. I love the mascot as well. Mine is corn, obviously, and this is a red panda. A little cute. Is it popping around the video? I love the editing style. It's not like jingling keys, but it's the perfect balance of not being jingling keys and also being good.
And claiming that I was cheating or doing something else. It was very weird. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to address these. So we'll start with the first and most obvious thing. Why was my original account banned?
All right, everyone. For those of you who don't know, this is not a fair play closure. This is a closure for abuse. And when you get closed for abuse, it means someone reported the thing that you said in chat. And he is about to say that his haters false reported him, which is why he was banned. This is not true at all. I have reported legitimately heinous things that my opponents have said, for example, racist things attacking countries, and they are still completely active, even though they do it almost every game. And I see it. I watch some of the games they play it. They type in chat, they call their opponent a racial slur, and they're just not being banned for abuse. Whatever this guy said must have been heinous.
A lot of you guys think I was cheating or that I'm higher rated than I am, which is just, I don't even know where those are coming from. It's very...
Okay, I know where those are coming from. Those are coming from the fact that in your videos, your explanations are that of a 1900 or higher, while you're also being rated 12 to 1500. That is where those are coming from.
Weird. If you watch my videos long enough, you'll easily understand that I'm not higher rated than what I am. And on top of that, if you look closely at the account when it was banned, it wasn't banned for fair play violations, which are things like cheating or being much higher rated than what you might claim or whatever it is. It was actually just...
Keep that in mind. Keep that second thing in mind. That is exactly what he gets banned for in his next account.
Claimed for abuse, which is very weird because I hardly ever message people. And when I am playing games and I message people, I usually just tell them to hurry up and move. That's the most I'll ever say.
Yeah, you can't do that.
So the fact that it was closed from abuse obviously just shows that people were falsely reporting the account. It had nothing to do with cheating or anything like that. So
there are opponents who say racial slurs at me mid-game and say they commit prostitution sometimes, and they're still not banned, by the way. So even false reporting, that's not enough to get you banned for abuse. What is enough if you say something so heinous that chess.com actually takes action on an abuse report?
So the speed run is fully legit. It was just closed because people were reporting me for like inappropriate comments and things like that. But like I said, I don't even message people really. So I think there were just a lot of salty people viewing the videos who just.
There's zero chance we'll make 2,000 by Christmas at the same rate in 2,000. And I know the difference between 2,000 and us is years of dedication. It's not. This isn't really exactly true. It is possible to get to 2,000 in like this short of a time frame. In this guy's case, I don't think so, because when he started the channel, he was like around 1,200 apparently, according to people accusing him and him himself. So it is possible to do that in a year, but this was not a year. So
didn't understand the amount of effort I was putting in and just couldn't believe the amount of rating I was making, and it just didn't make them feel good. And I suppose.
Yeah, so I am a person who went from around like 900 to 1,000 to 2,200 in slightly over a year. Um, and I do have autism, so there is a different variable in that. But no, this is not something that I would feel bad about because I have improved clearly faster than you have. So I don't know where that is coming from. You don't know their situation.
They just felt quite frustrated that I was making a lot better progress than them. So as a result, they just reported my account. Very unfortunate, very disappointing. And yeah, eventually that account just got banned simply because there was so.
And this guy is being very manipulative here. He is trying to like shame the haters, trying to make them feel bad to distract them from what he's actually done. But he's also a terrible person at doing that, because then he brings up his next banned account, which is the dumbest decision you could have done when you're trying tactics like this.
So many people reporting it. So yeah, after that account got falsely banned, I did appeal the ban, but when you appeal a ban, you have to wait like 3 days to get a response. So I could have just waited 3 days and not.
This is not true. The ban response time is now instant with chess.com's latest AI support. And yes, I admit it is hard to use when you first use it, but it is instantaneous, and they connect with you with a human in around 24 hours. So, and considering you were banned while playing, the progress and the grinding would have been just completely not relevant here. You would still be able to work and grind and stuff. You just wouldn't be able to play against other people. Not to mention, you could have just gone on Chess, which you didn't. You decided to steal your friend's account, rating manipulate it, and then go back up, while also pretending that you didn't try to rating manipulated it.
Not uploaded a video, but the whole idea of this rating climb series is that I upload a video every single day. So yeah, I had to do.
So upload one on Chess. Just do the same thing on Chess until you get your chess.com account back.
What any other person would have done in my position, and I just asked my friend to use his account. He wasn't much higher rated than me at the time. He was like 1,826 maybe, or 1,836 or something. So I asked if I could use his account to continue the rating climb series until I finished with the appeal, and thankfully he was good enough to give it to me. But he was like 1,830 rating, right? So I had to lose a bunch of games to go back.
I don't know what kind of friend this guy has, but I don't know a single person who would do that. Not to mention that both account names are very similar. Same country, I mean, it is your friend, so that would be excusable. But the names are so similar, so unless he changed the account name of his friend, which I feel like is just a violation of like the friendship. I don't know what kind of friendship this guy has, but that's weird that these people would make accounts so similarly in name.
Down to my actual rating, because it would have been very disingenuous to continue the rating climb series from like 1,800. Right?
What's disingenuous is using a different person's account to do your rating climb for you. And what's also disingenuous is just hiding the fact that you got closed for abuse. Like, I have been banned from chess sites before. I cheated against a bot in an unrated game on Chess. I got banned for that. I didn't know I was not allowed to do that, and I'm sorry, Chess. And I have had an abuse closure on chess.com, and yeah, that was like, that was a long time ago. That was when I wasn't taking chess seriously. I had some mental health issues, and I did say some bad things on there. Sorry for anyone I made feel terrible with that. But yeah, being having also that experience, I know the things you have to say to get close for abuse.
Right, I had to go back down to my rating and continue from there. I thought there wasn't really anything morally wrong with this. Like, after all,
You didn't think there was anything morally wrong with stealing your friends with, I'm sorry, wrong word, with borrowing, definitely borrowing, I'm sure, borrowing your friend's account, changing the name of it to match yours, and then committing sandbagging so that you could smurf and go back up and post it for content. Nothing about that makes sense.
it's quite unfair that you guys falsely reported the account to
The salty haters false. Yeah, again, this is just manipulative words here. Salty haters. So they insult the haters and try to get the fans to attack the haters, so that the haters have to defend against them before attacking him again. It's awful.
to begin with, and I had to wait 3 days to appeal it. So I thought in the meantime,
You did not have to wait 3 days to appeal it. With the AI for chess.com support, it is instantaneous help.
it's only fair that I continue playing on my friend's account, and I thought that if I make sure to bring the
It was clearly not fair, and you were banned for it, so
rating all the way down to my current rating, then everything would be fine. Nothing would really be that different. And so that's what I did. That's why I started playing on a different account. And some of you guys are probably like, why did you try to hide the username and hide the opponent's username if that's really just the case? Well, for obvious reason, I didn't want you guys to falsely report that account either, right? Because that's not even my account, that's my friend's account. So I had to hide the username of both accounts just to...
So, no, you had to hide the username to avoid people detecting that you were using a different account and that your first one got banned. Because you obviously didn't want people to know that. Duh. That would probably be one of my first thoughts. Anyways, but yeah, I do have a banned account on Leechess that's still up on my YouTube channel. You can go for it. It's like LPFR Fork. I think was the username. You can go try to find it. I don't know. Maybe it was auto deleted. I might have deleted it. I don't know. But yeah, I was cheating against a bot in an unrated game, and I didn't know that was not allowed.
To ensure that no one falsely reported the account again, because there are quite a lot of haters that view the videos. Unfortunately, that's just what comes with being popular.
Sir, you have 933 subscribers. How many haters do you really have? People who subscribe to, a person like this doing a rating climb, it's supposed to be very wholesome. It's also usually just supporters. And even the guy who was accusing you at the beginning of the video, he even used to be a fan until he discovered all of this about you.
Popular, there always will be some haters, and you just have to do your best to deal with that. So I tried to hide the usernames to try and avoid the false reports, but unfortunately it was still relatively easily findable. And sure enough, the haters falsely reported the account and got it banned again. But this time it got banned for fair play violations, I think, obviously because of...
You think? It's right there on the screen as you're editing this video, sir. You think? It's right there, sir.
And got it banned again. But this time it got banned for fair play violations, I think, obviously because it was provable that it was a different account and you're not supposed to play on different accounts. The only reason I was is because I felt like it was only fair to do so until I...
No, go on Leechess. You even start at 1500 on Leechess. Just go on Leechess and do this until you get your account back.
I waited for the appeal to be finished and obviously have access to my original account again. After all, it was just falsely reported in the first place, so how else was I going to continue the rating climb series? But sadly, this just...
By going on Leechess. That's how. Or playing just bots, I guess, maybe. You could do that as well.
Ended up backfiring on me even more because it just made more people believe that I was just lying about stuff or that I was just...
If all of this is true, if all of what he's saying in this video is true, this guy is the dumbest person in chess history. Can we just agree on that? If all of this is true, this guy's an idiot.
Higher rated than what I am, or that I was even cheating. Some people were just saying I was cheating, which is just very...
Especially that... Well, sir, when you beat multiple cheaters, people get suspicious. When you beat and draw other cheaters, people get suspicious. Now, I'm not sure if this guy was actually cheating. I don't know. But what he has done is sandbag, smurf, and use other people's accounts, which is obviously not allowed, and you can't do that. He's also known for spreading baseless... His entire channel lives off it. No, it doesn't. I mean, he does have 2 out of 9 videos about cheaters. Pegasus Chess is the second one. 2... divided by 9. So 22.2% is the number. So he has 22% of his videos about cheating. I mean, that's a bad statistic, but like, once you see that he only has 9 videos, I feel like it's kind of justifiable. Anyways, okay, this spelling mistakes is insane. I don't know how you make that kind of mistake. People like this shouldn't be allowed on YouTube. Surprised his account is still active. I'm shocked his account isn't. I'm kind of shocked that like you think that. Like, what has he done wrong? This is not baseless accusations. Chess.com banned you twice, and you started beating cheaters. I'm not saying you're cheating because I genuinely don't know. You might just be a smurf who got lucky and beat cheaters who weren't trying to play perfectly, but maybe you got lucky on that. But still, it is very suspicious. And I'm not going to say you are cheating, but I know you are sandbagging and taking other people's accounts.
Very strange. If you watch any of the videos, you'll realize I'm not cheating at all. And so yeah, basically after that.
And his idea with this is because his explanations are so high level that yeah, you would think he's not cheating. But then you realize his rating is like 1200, 1300, 1400, 1500 as it's going up. But the explanation skill level is still the same. He's still speaking like a person who's like around 1900. Like, there was one game where he played h5, a necessary move in order to do a backwards knight move to support an outpost on f5, and he explained all of it instantly, which is something that like a person 1900 and beyond would be able to do, but you're not rated that.
That second account got banned, like everything just blew up. Like people were like, oh my gosh, he's 100% lying. He's 100% like, I don't even know, like just sandbagging or something, I think is what they say. It's really.
Well, it's completely true. You can't take someone else's account, lower the rating artificially, and then play to get back up again and post it for content. You can't do that.
Not that deep. Like, it's just super unfortunate that everything looked so suspicious. But
no, it is pretty deep, sir. You've ruined some people's day online because it's like pretty clear they're playing with someone who's 1900 and beyond, or even cheating maybe.
Basically, all I was doing was just playing on my friend's account until my original account finished the appeal process. So
which is bad. Go on Leechess, you bumbling idiot.
Get it back, because it is a 3-day wait, which is very long.
It's not a 3-day wait. It's instantaneous due to the AI support that will also connect you to a human within 24 hours.
Like, I don't want to sit around waiting for 3 days when I have a series to complete. So that's basically all it is. So now the account I'm playing on, I'm still hiding the name because there's still just a ton of people who are.
Oh, now you're doing ban evasions by creating a third account. This is also something you can't do. You can't evade a ban before an appeal is created. You can't do that also.
Just falsely believe information online without critically thinking about its truth or not. And because of that reason, I unfortunately just have to hide the names of my opponent and myself. It's just really disappointing that people don't have basic critical thinking skills and just jump to these wild conclusions. Like, oh,
this isn't jumping to conclusions. The cheating thing, a little bit, but still, it is still kind of sus. And you should be under watch for beating that many cheaters in non-hippo positions. If you're beating them in the hippo on time, I mean, I do that because like I see that they're new account, no title. I play the hippo, they lose on time. I'm like, okay, this person is probably cheating. So like, yeah, this isn't jumping to conclusions. This is just chess.com. This is you evading chess.com fair play. Twice, mind you, you evaded the first one that got close for abuse, and now you're evading the second one that got close for sandbagging and fair play. You can't evade bans on chess.com. It's against their TOS.
Oh my gosh, he played on a different account, therefore that's also his account and he's just much higher rated than what he says he is, etc., etc. It's just very disappointing, that's what I'll say. It's just very.
The main issue here is also what you confessed is that you evaded bans. That is the main issue here, is what people are noticing, is that you're evading a ban. And that you're also sandbagging, artificially lowering your rating. You can't do that. If everything in this video, what he says is true, if it is all true, this guy is so stupid, I can't even wrap my head around how someone can be this dumb. How do you not think that evading a chess.com company ban twice, taking a friend's account, lowering the rating artificially and rated, and then using it as an educational lie in a future video to try to cover up the fact that you already got banned. And to top it all off, after all of this was done, you created a third account evading the ban another time. Oh my god, how dumb are you?
Very disappointing. I put in
Go on Lichess, you freaking idiot.
like 8 hours plus every single day just grinding away for this challenge because I really wanted it to be possible and I really wanted to achieve this goal. And
It's possible, and I've achieved a goal harder than you have, so it's you were so bad and dumb. It is insane. If everything you're saying is true, which I don't think it is, I think you're just trying to manipulate your way out of this.
And for people to just falsely report the account and just make these Reddit posts, just jumping to conclusions and assuming that, like, yeah, it's very wild. It's just very.
You can't even finish your defense without trying to say it's wild and trying to shame us for doing it.
Very disappointing. There were a few people who did have enough critical thinking skills to actually understand things and not jump to conclusions. Especially this guy. I'll put it up on the screen now. Yeah.
What was
to
the
actually
first one?
understand things and not jump to conclusions. Especially.
I don't think he's using an engine unless you have evidence. They shouldn't go that far. We've seen how damaging that can be to people. This is true. We shouldn't jump to conclusions unless they were banned for fair play. Unless they evaded bans. Unless they don't confess and own up to what they did. Or unless they say some heinous things and get close to for abuse. Look, I've been downvoted a lot on this thread for supporting him. I genuinely think his videos are great. I don't think so. And you probably think his videos are great because his advice is actually pretty good. Because his capability of analysis is so much higher rated than he actually is. I get that this had a run of games with strong evidence of sandbagging, and I see this other account closed for abuse. Well, this one's now closed for fair play, sir, so I don't know how you feel about that. I never really thought this guy was a true 1,000 player starting off. Oh my, this guy isn't even defending him. I just hope that he was not sure of his real rating. Maybe he hadn't played a lot, or OTB. If you played OTB, you would know your rating, but anyways. But had studied a lot, maybe played against an engine. Let's see how it could go, but it seems unlikely that. Okay, I don't understand what that is even saying. Anyways, just.com closing an account is not engine use evidence. And he thinks that's what most people care about. He's not even defending him. Like, this isn't even really defending him. Maybe he's an incredible actor. Yeah, I think he is kind of a pretty good actor, except for the fact that he just lets his analysis be that of a 1900 and beyond. Okay. Anyways, what was the next one?
On the screen now. Yeah, that's basically
no evidence of cheating though, so don't be Kramnik. I mean, I agree with this statement, except for the fact that this guy was banned multiple times. Now, the first one for abuse, yes, but it's very clear that this guy was committing sandbagging and smurfing. Not sure if editing users things and for some anonymity is that bad, is it? No, so you see, the thing you would do is you would contact chess.com and get an anonymous account rather than hiding your main one. See. He even says he's biased. Oh my, this guy is not even defending him. And also, this is the same person. This is just one guy. From another pattern I got from another account on chess.com. I've seen worse. Yeah, we have seen worse, but the worst thing about this guy is he's not owning up to any of it. As long as the games are fair, they're not. I'm surprised at the downrolls, honestly. It's really, bro.
Basically everything explained. It's quite simple, to be honest. The first account, ChessWithMarty 2000, that was just banned simply because people were falsely reporting it for abuse. Even though I don't even really talk to people, all I do is tell them to hurry up. That's not abuse. So that one,
that can be determined as abuse. You can't distract your opponent on purpose when they're thinking. That's also against their TOS. You can't just randomly spam chat. I'll even show you. Where's a person that I can pull up the report page on? Sure. This guy didn't do any of this, but if we go to report, you can see fair play is cheating, stalling, quitting games. He was not stalling and quitting games, but he was sandbagging, and that is very provable, and maybe cheating. Verbal abuse, cursing and trolling, racism, violence and threats, sexual harassment, and other would be spamming. Now, this might have been what he was banned for, or it was one of these four. So either way, he did do something wrong when he got closed for abuse. Anyways,
one's like as just blatantly false as it can come, and then the fair play violation on the second account, that one's quite understandable because you're not supposed to play on a different account.
Oh, so all of a sudden it's understandable? What happened to you like 5 minutes ago saying that you didn't know, or like that you didn't think it was that deep?
I understood that, but I thought if I could just play on my friend's account for a few days until I got my original account back, I thought that would be completely fine. And obviously that's why that account has like 10 losses in a row, because he was like 1830, so I had to get the rating back down to, I think.
Yeah, that is egregious. That was like, what, over 10 games he just whipped out on the screen there? Yeah, duh, you're getting closed for that. You thought it would be okay. If you thought that would be okay, you were an idiot. Just go on Lichess and do the same thing. Just like go on Lichess, start your speedrun again, at the rating you want, I guess, or the rating you definitely totally are.
What was it? I think I was like 1690 at that point, or somewhere around that range. So I had to lose a bunch of games to bring it back down.
You didn't have to.
And I thought that was still completely fine, like especially.
Oh yeah, again, now he says it's completely fine. Now he says he thinks it's completely fine, even though he just said it was understandable. This guy's flip-flopping between his stories.
Considering how unfair this whole scenario has been for me, I thought
it's not unfair for you, buddy. You're just evading bans, and you're not allowed to do that.
At the very least, it should be fine for me to continue playing on my friend's account for a few games until I get my original account back. But
no,
yeah,
that's
basically it. I guess people just like jumping to these outrageous assumptions because it just makes for better content. It makes for better Reddit posts and stuff like that. It makes for better engagement. So it's completely understandable, but it's just honestly quite disappointing. And also, one more thing that I want to touch on just before I end this video, another lie that's just been
touch on it.
Widely spread like all over that guy's YouTube video and also that Reddit post is the fact that I've been deleting comments off my YouTube video. This one was quite shocking when I saw it.
This one's quite shocking from me as well. People have accused me of this of the same thing. I don't delete comments, and again, for the same reasons as he's about to say. But again, I'm not cheating or sandbagging or claiming I'm a much lower rating than I am for content. So again, I have even less reason than you do to delete comments. So again, that was, I mean, yeah, this one might not be true. Let's see if my comment is still there. My comment is still there. It actually got a like apparently. So is there any really friend whom you borrowed the account is associated with the Reddit account called Marty Scholar? Is your friend also a Marty from Auckland? How unusual. Yeah, this is also what I was saying. I'm pretty sure it's just the same guy, just who had multiple accounts. Not cheating, but it seems you're already... Yeah, like, his explanations are that of a person like 1900 and beyond. Like, his... his explanations are already this when he's claiming to be 1200. So he's clearly not, like, 1500 or something. He's not any of that, obviously, because of how good his explanations are. So this is what made me think he wasn't cheating. But, I mean, he does beat and draw cheaters quite often, but, okay. It, potentially, but the point is he's banned for sandbagging. It seems, I feel like that's why he was banned for fair play. I don't really think he was banned for cheating, but still. Supporting me, mate. Okay, Barry Gregor, you are an idiot. This is jokes. A bit unfortunate that with the ban, but nonetheless, you're doing very well, bro. Yeah, I think he is doing very well. He jumped from 1200 to 1900 in a single hour, apparently. Dude's explanations were that of 1900, and they've stayed the same, by the way. Resigning games to yes. This is what sandbagging is. I don't think he knows what sandbagging is. The guy in the video, I don't think he knows. I know this because I also... Yo, chill with that. I know this because I also did it. I thought it was okay, but then when I was first starting to play chess, I was then going to go Leos, so I could play wins and Sakuate, build confidence, but not allowed anyways. Okay, well, Marty, an amazing chess player? Yeah. I agree. He's like 1900. It's pretty That's pretty impressive, eh? It's pretty impressive. I support you, bro. What did he say? Appreciate, bro. You're. Why are you saying bro to someone who's clearly a girl? Suzanne Caruana. I mean, that might be a fake name, but what is that, bruv? Hopefully, you get unbanned quickly. Rooting for you. He will definitely not be unbanned. Did other YouTubers get banned too? If you are big enough, you can establish your account. You can establish your account with chess.com just like with no there's not a requirement for that. Maybe because you evade ban is why they won't support you and keep banning you. Yeah, I have less subs than this guy, and my account is publicly affiliated with chess.com. My son. Okay, this is the same guy. He doesn't appear quite genuine at all. He's like clearly trying to manipulate people, but anyways, yeah, dude is insane. Um, yeah, he's clearly sandbagging. Clearly is evading bans from chess.com when he could have just gone to Elite Chess and continued his speedrun there. And another thing this guy evidently did is just lie about it. And he's just not owning up to it. He's trying to downplay it and like call people who are calling him out for it crazy. And I feel like I saw this video and I saw that he was attacking Red Panda Chess quite harshly. I think Red Panda Chess is a great YouTuber. I am subscribed to him. Where is Red Panda? Okay, if I'm missing it, I'm probably just dumb, but okay. I am subbed to him. Red Panda Chess. I am subbed to this person. Yeah. I am subscribed, as you can see right there. When I saw he was attacking Red Panda Chess quite harshly, I didn't agree with that. Go sub to this guy. This guy's cool. And yes, Pegasus Chess was his other video. His last and newest video are about cheaters, 22.2%. But as you can see, his channel is designed for other things. I've actually gotten a lot more views than than this channel. I thought he had more. I mean, I have uploaded like over 200 videos. If you look at my channel, I've uploaded 261. And I feel like my channel is a little bit more egregious when it comes to like making videos about cheaters. Like I'm making a video about this guy, Pegasus Chess. I went through his academy and stuff. This guy was also a scammer too, so I had to do a little bit more investigating on that. Yeah, this one I got buzzsawed by an 800 who was cheating. Anyways, ChessWithMarty is a cheater. Don't support this guy. Unsubscribe from this guy. He won't own up to his thing, and unless he eventually does own up to it, then yeah, unless he owns up to it, then you can subscribe to him. But he's not owning up to anything, downplaying it, trying to be very manipulative about it. And I will join Red Panda Chess in fighting to take you down. And this one should be a lot easier considering you don't have 70,000 subscribers. And hey, ChessWithMarty, if you ever think about suing me for defamation, just note that I have been attacked by a lawyer from Pegasus Chess who had around 70.2 times the amount of subscribers that you have. He had like 72,000 now. And I won that all by myself, by the way. I beat Pegasus Chess's lawyers by myself. And with the people that I have at my disposal, I don't think you want to go down that road. And if you do, I will make a fool out of you in court. Okay? Just warning you. See ya.